Joe Guthrie they will be playing some tonight here in Livingstone. Won the toss and will receive. Yep. Okay. They must have done that earlier.
Yeah.
And blow that whistle. And as he always does, Marco runs up to that football, and you have to be aware of an onside kick for that, and then he goes back and gets set. Here we go. And we are underway. Good high, long kick coming down at the goal line. Pick up from there to the 5, to the 10. Still on his feet. Flags on the play. And down he goes. Don't know what the flag was about. And hand it off up the middle. There's a first down over the 20 up to about the 22-yard line. And once again, that's Mays. Mays right behind him. This time they hand off to number 10, trying to get around the corner. And he does down the middle of the field and gets a first down. Good balance over the 40 and about the 41-yard line. Collins, the quarterback, puts a man in motion to the near side, and he will keep on the option, trying to get around the corner. You're going to keep it at the 50, 40, 35, cuts it back up inside, and he is finally caught in Jasper territory inside the 25-yard line. 23, 1st and 10 for the Livingstone Lions.
That was just a straight option play, came around the left end.
And in motion to the far side, going to hand it off inside, and he will get to the 11-yard line before the Dogs can bring him down. And
dropped the ball.
He
didn't matter.
Picked it up and looks like he is going to score. And he does. The break on KJAS. Got a toe into it. Good high kick. Going to be fielded, and two Jasper players ran into each other. And that was disaster, but they held on to the football as Terrence Cooney, a sophomore, was coming from his left to his right. And then the man in the middle, which I did not see, ran into him to try to field it. Cooney did field it, and but no return. The fullback, and now they'll shift Haynes into a flanker to the near side. Walker goes to carry on Morrissey around the corner, and he gets out for about a yard. Morrissey, the only man back, he'll get the call, finds a little bit of a hole, but then it closes up in a hurry. On to the backfield, and he will back, wants to throw, has a receiver, ball is tipped, and it'll be incomplete.
Still almost caught it.
And it'll be 4th down. Well, I think he was throwing to, has time, and gets a good high hanging punt at the 38. Fumbled, picked it back up, runs to the 30, now looking for running room, and still on his feet trying to get around the corner. Got 5-6 yards, and he hasn't given up yet, and finally is knocked out of bounds, and there's a flag at the 35-yard line, a 45-yard line. That's behind the play. Jasper had him bottled up, looked like pretty good. Referee in a white hat. And we're still waiting the decision. Right in front of the Livingstone bench. And a chop block. Livingstone. And again, what turned out to be a good return. Going to mark them off, I believe, back to the 30-yard line. They were up to near across midfield. But that penalty was behind with the chop block. It's dangerous. Makes that call. We'll hand off to Mays.
There you go.
He's hit in the backfield, but he is so big and so strong, he's still going to get 4 yards.
Now, you've got to hit him and take his legs out if you're going to have any chance of stopping him. He's so big.
Collins, hands off on a sweep. Whoa.
Wow, what a good play.
I mean, somebody got him around the shoulder pads and spun him around and to the ground. He's going to lose yardage. I was looking for a face mask penalty because it kind of looked the way he stopped and spun completely around, but apparently he had him on the shoulder.
Yeah, I think he had him by the shoulder pad. Was that Thomas Teagle that made that tackle?
I think so. And they lost on the play. It's going to make it 3rd down and 7. Goes under. And he will hand off to Mays, and he is shoved way back.
By everybody.
I mean, I don't think there was anybody else downfield. They had surrounded him and pushed him, and he is going to lose where? Inside the 30, back at the 29-yard line. 4th and 11. Boy, excellent. I don't know if they made any adjustments on defense. I know the Dogs did something.
Yeah, different dude. I don't know who that is. Can't read his number through the pole.
And then DeMarcus Collins is back. There's a good high spiraling kick, going to run up short.
Get away from it.
Jasper's going to have to leave it alone. Beard usually is back there for the Jasper Bulldogs. Ranzel Haynes, and the toss is over the top of the intended receiver, and Horsey in the backfield. Back wants to throw. Looking across the middle. Got a receiver. Complete. 40 up to the 42, 43-yard line. For the Jasper Bulldogs was number 32, and that's Justin Mays. Brian Morgan, and they'll have Morrissey with a very tight offensive line. Walker keeps, pushes the pile straight ahead, and I believe that is a 1st down of the 45-yard line.
He got about 4 yards on that.
Just kind of took a lesson from Lumberton.
Yeah. Well, you get behind Terrell Cooney and Jarvis Adams, you're going to get something.
That's it. Jasper Bulldogs, I formation. Receivers left and right. Walker, the quarterback. Morrissey looking for a hole. Got a little bit of one. There you go. And still on his feet. Out to the 50. And where are they going to? Did I see a flag come out? Or did he just snap? Morrissey once again tries to get to the outside and does. Got the 1st down. Still on his feet. 40 down to the 35-yard line. And then somebody pounces on him back and pushes him out of bounds. Official says at the 36-yard line of the Livingstone line.
Well, he got around the corner, and like we talked about, you give him a crease, he turned sideways and gave it a little sidestep and turned up, and bam, he was 15 yards downfield. What?
To the far side. Stephen Walker, the quarterback, gets the snap, wants to throw. Looking across the middle, throwing downfield, got a receiver. If he can catch up with it, he does.
Got it. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about right there.
That's DeMarcus Collins.
Is that who?
Is that 18?
I can't see. Yeah, that's who it was.
DeMarcus Collins, Jr., 5'11", 170, if that's who it is.
There wasn't a green jersey within 10 yards of DeMarcus, and he just dropped it in the bucket. What a great throw.
Beautiful pass. And it is now 7-6.
And he had all day long.
And now Marco Lopez will kick, and it'll be Beard to hold to try to tie the ball game. There's the snap, and the kick is long enough, and it is good. We're tied 7-7 with 3:36 remaining in the 1st quarter. Let's take a break on KJAS. Here comes the man in motion. Ball's on the ground at about the 30-yard line.
Bulldog ball.
Jasper says they have it. Here come the officials. No. It may have been, I don't know if it was the quarterback, but I think the last man off the football was number 5. That's a man in motion, and he will fumbles on the ground, scrambled forward at the 28-yard line.
I think we got it this time.
And Jasper says we got it again, and no. Didn't come up with it. Quarterback came back down on it.
That's what I get for looking over across the way at Coach Morgan.
They all want it to happen. I understand. I did too, just like you. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 20. Up, and he will hand off up the middle, and going to be about 10 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
That guy's hard to tackle, man.
High snap, but he comes down. Jasper, this one's
get away from that one too.
Take a bounce toward the sidelines inside the 40, and it will go out of bounds at about the 38-yard line, where Jasper's offense now will go back onto the field after a great drive of 30 yards, or rather of, let's see, they started at the 32. 68 yards with the touchdown pass from Walker to Collins of 30 yards. All right, Walker goes under on a 1st and 10. Play fake, wants to throw. Looking long downfield, got a receiver if he can catch up with it. But Jonathan will hand off to Morrissey in the middle.
He's loose.
50 and tackle or one man to beat, and he would have been gone.
Yeah.
45-yard line, 1st down for the Dogs.
Well, that play opened up really nicely. A little crossing action with the fullback, and it just the line never got down. They stayed in a 2-point stance the whole time. They never put their hand on the ground, so it looked like a pass play. Well done.
And that was Adams, Cooney, and Limbrick opening up that hole.
Yeah.
Receivers left and right. Morrissey the only setback. And it will be, once again, Morrissey. And he has wrapped up after a yard gain, but he bounced off several people before they were able to get a hold of him, as we are going to run out of the first quarter. Found him a hole, gets inside the 40, and looks like about the 39-yard line. And a half. Walker hands it off to Morrissey. Morrissey gets to the outside. Now the race is on. He's at the 15 and goes down at the 25, rather, and he'll go down at the 25-yard line. 1st down, Jasper Bulldog.
Well, I thought they had him wrapped up after about one yard, and he just dipped that shoulder and gave a little sidestep and got around the corner. And
Walker, the quarterback. And once again, Morrissey through a hole. And no, that's not Morrissey.
Who was that?
That is
Donovan.
Donovan, I'm sorry. Right.
Donovan Middleton.
Donovan Middleton, who is the backup running tailback, giving Morrissey an opportunity to take a breath here. And he picks up inside the 25. That'll be about 3 yards. Walker is going to hand off once again. In turns the corner, dives over a Livingstone Lion. And that once again is Middleton, and very close to